Welcome back! Welcome back! Welcome back!
Let's bring on our guests. We've got an amazing panel of guests here on the Spin Cycle. Who doesn't want to spend some good quality time with the TNA Knockouts champion, Angelina Love, ladies and gentlemen. Let's welcome her to the program. Looking lovely as always, dear. Lovely as always. Please, can I get the chair for you, please? Never mind the hecklers. It's 9 in the morning.
Disrespectful, JB.
Yes, go ahead, please. Up next is, first time on this program. Certainly known for being a little outspoken, and quite honestly, I've lived about half my life scared to death of him. Please welcome Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner of the Main Event Mafia. Pleasure to be on the program for us. Pleasure to have you here, Angelina Love. Whoa, Big Papa! That is too much. Whew. Hate to see what happens when our next guest comes out here. Ladies and gentlemen, he won't be kissing Scott Steiner. Shelley.
Detroit! Japan!
Yes, very nice. And hey, what a treat to have this guy back on the program, also making his Spin Cycle debut and returning to TNA Wrestling. He was here, I remember the date actually, when he debuted in TNA. It was April 30th, 2003. And now we're back in TNA Wrestling with him here, Mr. Positivity himself. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Raven. Welcome to the program, Raven. Good to see you. Pleasure. Thank you. Welcome to the Spin Cycle. What an eclectic group we have here. Shelley, of course. We are traveling to your hometown, Detroit, Michigan, for Slammiversary. Who's excited for our 7-year birthday party? What a night it is going to be, and we're going to be returning to that great city. We've actually held a pay-per-view there before, and I know you're excited about it, Alex. Everybody excited to go back to Detroit, Michigan for Slammiversary. You excited for our 7th birthday party? Let's take her for a spin. Alex.
I'm extremely excited, especially because the building's only like a 20-minute drive from my house. That's the best part. I get to sleep in my own bed that night.
Not when you move to Japan.
What?
That didn't even make sense. It didn't even make sense.
How about Angelina Love, 7 years, TNA Wrestling? What do you think?
I think it's very cool, but it's just, in my opinion, no offense, I think Detroit is pretty icky. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but you know when you drive into Detroit because it's like just a brick wall of stench that you drive right into, and it stinks. Dirty and it stinks.
That's where all the hookers
Yeah, that's right.
I wouldn't know.
What you're saying?
That's
I
true.
wouldn't know.
That's what causes the stench. Girls who look like her.
Yeah.
Whoa, easy.
Yeah, Woodward Avenue, right?
Yeah, exactly.
She looks like a girl from Woodward, don't she?
Oh, absolutely.
You know why women have legs, don't you? I better not give the answer.
Okay, thank you very much. Some restraint here. Big Papa, you are no stranger to the great state of Michigan. Obviously, a University of Michigan grad with honors. Everybody knows your background. What do you think about TNA going to Detroit for Slammiversary?
Oh, it's great because I get to go back. You know, Detroit is right like a half hour from Ann Arbor, so I'll go back and see all my buddies.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
You
fun.
expect that you get a bigger ovation being that we're in your kind of alma mater, your town?
Yeah, I'm worldwide, man. It don't matter where I'm at.
Doesn't matter.
No.
Raven, what do you think?
I'll be seeing all my ninjas in the ICP there.
Sure.
All my little hatchet heads, so I'll be looking forward to it.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Much love, much love. Well, it's going to be an exciting event. It is Slammiversary, our 7th year as a company. Now, if you've noticed around here lately, we've seen some re-emerging faces, some people that haven't been around in a little while that are back, maybe given some second chances. We've heard from Shane Douglas making an argument that since Chris Daniels got a possible second chance, that he deserves one as well. Are you personally for giving people second chances? Let's take her for a spin. Raven.
Why stop at second? I'm working on my 17th at this point, so I'm all for them.
All right.
Well, at least for myself, anyway.
Big Papa Pump.
Oh yeah, of course. Second chances, as you know, it's not the saying goes. How many times you get knocked down, so how many times you get up. So yeah.
You're okay with that?
Definitely okay with it.
Angelina Love, second chances.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Should never get a second chance to make a first impression, JB. And if you can't do it right the first time, just pack up, take your ass home.
Wait a minute. What do you think? All right. What do you think? Unbelievable.
Hang him. You should stop. He's terrible.
Alex Shelley.
And anything it takes to get Jarrell Clark back here.
In D-Ray 2000.
D-Ray 2000. All right.
D-Ray 2000's Detroit, right?
He is Detroit.
He's Mac Daddy of the city.
He sure is. He sure is.
They gave him a key to the city and everybody changed their locks.
Have you been attacked by an animal before? Have you ever been bit by a dog, attacked by a turkey, anything like that? Let's take her for a spin. Who's been attacked by an animal? Big Papa.
Well, I think as a kid, everybody gets attacked by a dog, but my uncle has a bear ranch up in Upper Peninsula. You know,
Scotty loves bears. Scotty loves bears. Scotty loves
no,
bears.
that's a true story. He has about 30 bears, and you know you can go inside and you can pet the small ones, but luckily I was on the other side of the fence because you're not supposed to be able to touch the big ones. And he would attack me if I was inside. So
All right.
that's close.
That's
I
pretty
mean,
close.
everybody gets attacked by a dog, but a bear, you know, I wouldn't be here.
Man's man, Scotty.
Yeah.
Raven?
When I was in Marine Corps boot camp, I was bit by about 1 million sand fleas because they just populate the island and you can't scratch them or anything. They attack you like piranhas in the air. It's terrifying.
And they're still there today, it looks like.
Exactly.
Don't ask no
All right, Angelina. What do you think?
Okay, I've actually been bit by my aunt's poodle twice. And there's a little piece of the bone that's still stuck in my thumb there.
Lucky
Really big
dog.
piece. Really gross. But also, I absolutely hate horses. And I had to ride them when I was a Girl Scout when I was little to get my little horse riding badge. And one actually like pretty much tried to commit suicide and run off a cliff with me on it and then bucked me off and kicked me. So I hate horses.
Yeah, not
yes.
good. Horses
not
good.
Not good.
Alex
You're
Shelley.
right now, honey.
All right, Alex
Would you
Shelley.
like to know?
All right.
I got bit in the kneecap by a goose when I was 3. They're nasty creatures, man. They hiss, they drool out like some of the knockouts around here. Yeah.
Not me though.
Won't name
One's moving
names.
around.
A-love.
Well, one thing I've noticed, anybody starting the Twitter? Anybody doing the Twitter? Who's doing the Twitter? You tweeting over there?
Tweet.
Well, yeah, I've enjoyed the Twitter.
Jeremy talk.
There we go. And certainly it's good. It's a quick way to communicate with people, large amounts of people at a time. I got to know, are you into the Facebook, the MySpace, the Twitter? Do you like social networking? Let's take her for a spin, Alex Shelley.
Yeah, MySpace was great until you start talking to some good-looking girl and then start realizing maybe the pictures are a little too good-looking, you know? Maybe everything comes together a little too nicely. And you just got to think the other end of that computer line, probably some fat virgin just trying to rally you up or get something out of you, you
I'm
know?
waiting for your call, Alex. PoliceMySpace.com.
How about you, Raven? Social networking sites.
Just Samoa Joe constantly tweets me about the dog whisperer, day in and day out.
You are not a pack leader.
Samoa Joe is a tweeter.
Yes, he's my pack member, and I'm like the alpha male in a relationship.
You guys got a relationship.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yes. Big Papa Pump, Scott
He's a
Steiner.
bottom.
No, I'm not a big fan of. Never leave a paper trail, computer trail. You know, when you're a certain bitch, you always say, "Hey, you're the only one." Well, you can't do that if you got tweeting.
You can't do that.
Scotty.
Gotta hit it and get it.
Yes. Kiss him. If you are not a social networker, I would imagine that you are very big online. You are very popular online.
Okay, I can't get the Twitter thing because it's just update. This is what I'm doing. I can't really get that. I have a MySpace page, but that's pretty much it.
Okay. So
Crazy
you
stalkers
update
on
that a little
MySpace
bit.
though. I do, but the creeps.
Okay. Hey, did anybody see the Jose Canseco MMA fight a couple weeks back? Did anybody see that? It was in Japan. Yeah. He didn't fare too well. He tried. And certainly everybody knows what happened with Danny Bonaducci and Eric Young back in lockdown. We all saw that, right? So there's a lot of celebrities that want to try what you guys do. And not everybody can obviously pull it off because it takes a special athlete. There's no doubt about it. Do you think there should be more celebrities in wrestling? And who would you like to see try and take on the sport? Let's take her for a spin. Great.
Dr. Phil.
Whoopi Goldberg and Elizabeth Hasselbeck.
One-on-one.
Yes, with Barbara Walters naked in the middle.
All right. All right. Big Papa, what do you think?
They charged me for that joke.
No, I don't. Certain celebrities work, but like Bonaducci, he's not a celebrity. He's a D-lister. Canseco, D-lister. I mean, if you got a real big, Rodman worked for us in the NWO, but other than that, but because he was hot during the time at the NBA Finals, so other than that,
He was no worker like Jay Leno, though.
no, that was brutal. You know.
Like that?
Well, it would have been, if he wouldn't have gotten the ring, I mean, it was horrible, horrifying, yeah. And it was brutal.
Angelina Love, what do you think?
As far as Jose Canseco goes, that's probably 76 seconds of his life he would just love to get back. But I think that he should just maybe go back to fishnets and high heels and stay in the surreal life house.
All right, yeah, we saw that. That's pretty.
That's what Alex said about his night with you.
All right, Alex Shelley, what do you think?
I look really hot in fishnets and heels, though.
Nevermore.
Man, I really, really, really hate Carrot Top. Man, that little comedic abortion that got away. I just love to see somebody beat the shit out of him.
Who wants to see somebody beat the shit out of Carrot Top? Right now! He is no Gallagher.
No.
Right, my friend.
No,
He's
he's
Gallagher.
not.
Well, I got to tell you something. You guys are all spectacular guests. We're all headed to Slammiversary. It's going to be a huge event. Who's looking forward to Slammiversary? Special thanks to Raven, Big Papa, Pump Scott Steiner, Angelina Love, and Alex Shelley. That's it for the Spin Cycle, ladies and gentlemen. And you've just been spun. Let's hear it for our panel.